What is the difference between the service desk function and the incident management process? This is a question that has persisted from ITIL v2 moving into ITIL v3 because there is a great deal of overlap between these two. The first distinction between them is that the service desk is a function, and a function is defined as a team or group of people and the tools that they use. Incident management is not a team, it is not a function, it is in fact a process. A process is defined as a structured set of activities that are designed to meet a specific objective. What is the relationship then between the service desk and incident management? Well, the service desk team relies on incident management instructions to be able to recover from failure as quickly as possible. Bear in mind, though, that the service desk does not only execute incident management. There are many other processes they participate in. For example, if there is a standard or minor update to the infrastructure, we could ask the service desk to execute change management. If there's a particular failure that requires root cause analysis and the service desk has the technical skills to handle it, we might ask them to do some problem management. If a user calls and indicates that some of the equipment that they have doesn't match the specification of what we have in the CMDB, then again, service desk could perform verification and audit, another configuration management activity. So there are many places where they play a role. Organizations that have set up a very effective service desk typically will ask them to execute multiple processes. They will empower them to do so. Although the service desk will work on incidents the majority of its time, that does not mean that their skill set should be limited to only handling those types of records. It is also worth mentioning that ITIL does not describe a one-to-one relationship between the service desk and incident management. In fact, it is typically assumed that incident management is owned by the service desk, but that's not always the case, and in fact there's no prescription for that anywhere in the ITIL framework. So to summarize, there are incident management activities that are carried out by the service desk, and this is work that they may even carry out the majority of their time. But if we're ever asked to elaborate about the role of the service desk and the potential for the activities that they could carry out, I would expand it and look at many of the other processes in ITIL where they could potentially play a role.